Alright everyone, here we are with ticker symbol ZOM, Zomedica Corp. And before we jump into this chart, I want to say welcome to all the first time viewers and investors. Welcome to the channel, Invest for Tomorrow. To all the subscribers, welcome back. And as we dive into this chart, I want every single investor and viewer to be aware that I have a ticker symbol you won't want to miss towards the end of this video. We're going to touch base on the S&P 500 index, and I'll talk to you guys a little bit more about the Patreon that I've created. The link is down below in the description. So stay tuned for all this information towards the end of the video. So Zomedica Corp. Zomedica Corp has been going in a downward direction, and I do want every single investor and viewer to be aware that as long as it stays above 202, it could be a healthy consolidation, the ups and downs within this channel, right? Staying within this area, not going much lower, much higher until the next catalyst. That could be a healthy sign. But another thing too, this pullback that we're seeing here was bound to happen. I mean, this ran up from $1 to almost $3, and now it's pulling back and we're down almost like 80 cents. So this is all profit taking and also kicking in uncertainty to a lot of investors, because there's still a whole month to go before the true form of medical device actually gets launched. So could there be another catalyst before that or going towards that time period? Possibly, but for now, there's nothing really driving this stock up to crazy numbers or in crazy movement. So I want every single investor to be aware of that. So here we are. Let's see our support and let's see our resistance and our 50-day moving average. So the 50-day moving average is 227. Anything below that, bearish territory. Anything above that, bullish territory. If our support gets broken through, which is 217, 1 cent away from the current stock price, this could be on its way down to newer lows, and the next support level would be up here at 210, and then the lowest one that we've seen in the last coming days and weeks was 202. So we want to watch carefully how it's reacting within these areas, and if the bulls are trying to reappear and bring it back up, or are the bears tearing it down fairly fast. But the first support level is 217. Now, our resistance level is 229. The bulls need to break through that. If they accomplish that, they broke through the 50-day moving average of 227. They broke through the first resistance level in bullish territory. And if they can turn it into a support, they can work their way up to newer highs, newer resistance levels, and their next resistance level would be up here at 238. But before getting there, 229 needs to be broken through, turn into a support so that the bulls can pull further away from the 50-day moving average in an upward direction. As always, if you found this video helpful and informative, please do so and subscribe. Don't forget to click on the bell to turn on all notifications and not miss a single video that I post. Share this with your friends and community, and don't forget to hit the like button to let me know you watch this video. Stay tuned till the end. There's a lot of information to be shared and an announcement and a ticker symbol you won't want to miss. Stay tuned. So for everyone that has stayed to this point in the video, the ticker symbol I'm about to share with you guys is a ticker symbol that I've mentioned several times in the past coming weeks. I want every single investor and viewer, especially the new ones coming across the channel, to not miss out on this one, because I've talked about it since the beginning of January. Now I want every single investor and viewer to be aware of it, because it's been pulling back and slightly consolidating. It's a great opportunity to add this to your watch list and watch it closely. Another thing too, I want to announce to every single investor and viewer, I have made a Patreon now. The link is down below in the description if you want to see more information on what there is to obtain by joining the private community. Click on the link below and it'll take you over there, and I hope you guys find some value in what I have to share. One of the main things I have right now, because I will further develop it over time, the main thing right now is you will receive live updates as soon as I start researching certain stocks before I mention them on any other platform. And there's so much more to come over time. So the link is below in the description. So here we are. I'm about to share with you guys the ticker symbol that you won't want to miss and you want to add to your watch list. But I want to talk about the S&P 500 index. It's been pulling downwards in the last 2 days. Yesterday, I talked about on Twitter, stocks are down. Could it be the start of the correction? Headlines and news make it seem that way. So there was investors that took the time to comment, and I really appreciate you guys putting in the effort and sharing your knowledge and perception on how things are going, because it was very valuable to me and it was really valid points. So I'm really thankful for that you guys stepped up to the plate and said, hey, this is how I feel. Don't worry too much about it. Don't worry too much about the news. You know, I really respect those perspectives, and I hope they're right. I hope that, you know, even though this is pulling back 2 days in a row, we don't see another pullback tomorrow. We see a consolidation, right? And if we start to continue to see a pullback, I have a feeling that I was noticing it since yesterday because of all the things I was reading. Now, if anyone's a bull, that's me, guys. I want you guys to know I'm a true bull. I like seeing stocks go up. I look for stocks that are going to go up, not down. Okay? I try my best to. I mean, stocks go up and down, but I try my best to look for stocks that are going up or have the potential to go up. So I'm a true bull. But in moments like these, I am not a bull, and I'm certainly not a bear. I like to be aware and prepared. I want you guys to know that. I like to be aware and prepared. It was seeming to me like the start of a correction was beginning because we just hit our top and we're already going down. Okay? And when you start looking at this, a lot of people that love to look at like the drawings that, you know, charts begin to form. If you know what this is, right? If you know what this is, what does that look like? I would love for you guys to go ahead and tell me. And I'm just going to kind of draw it that way. Let's draw it that way. Tell me what that is. And like, if you know about your graphics of what charts draw out when they're looking like that, that would actually make a lot of investors aware. So if anybody knows what I just drew or what this looks like, comment down below. I want to see what you guys see, because I like to look at those drawings, but I try to stay away from it because sometimes those drawings could be misleading, but they're sometimes right. So if you're big on what the drawing looks like or what the chart has drawn out, you would know what this looks like. And I can't wait to see what you guys think. So we've been seeing a pullback since yesterday to today. If we continue to see this, it's going to continue in that way. And it's going to be in a very subtle way. It's going to keep going up and down, but hitting newer lows. We've already done it 2 days in a row. We need to see how tomorrow happens and how the rest of the week goes. Okay? So we need to be aware and prepared. I want every single investor to know that. So what ticker symbol is this that I want to tell you guys to add to your watch list? Well, it is ticker symbol WBA, Walgreens Boots Alliance Inc. So the first time we talked about it was back here close to $42. Ran up, pulled back. I talked about it again. Might be an opportunity, or we want to watch this closely if it continues to pull back. Ran up. And then as it was pulling back down, I wanted to talk about it again because I said, okay, we saw it run up. We're seeing it pull down. If it comes back to these numbers, might look like an opportunity. And if it doesn't, this might be the opportunity around this area where we caught it right here where it was consolidating. And then it started to run up again. And here we are seeing another pullback. So if this pullback reaches back to these numbers or down to these numbers, you want to watch this carefully. But, you know, one thing that I've learned, right? And it's a quote that I read one time. And it goes something like this. It says, if you knew what was to come, right? In the head, you know, ahead times, the times that are ahead, you would not be worried about anything going on right now. I think I made myself make some sense there, I think. So what I meant was, if you know or you see the potential and you know where this could probably go, anything that's happening right now is not something to be worried about. And if anything, you should be watching it closely to look for an opportunity. So let me put it this way. If an investor came across Walgreens around this area and they saw this go up to here, come back down to here, go up to here, and come back down to here, if they saw all of this, or they understood that this was all possible, all of this here is nothing to worry about. If anything, they were watching for more opportunities And if they held from here to here, they were focused on their goal and determination of where they're trying to get. So whatever's going on right now should not worry you for what's going to happen tomorrow if you see a greater glory, okay? So I want every single investor to kind of think about that as this correction continues to go on. So make sure that you're in stocks that you believe in, not speculative ones, ones that you believe in. I think that's something I wanted to share with everyone. So WBA, add it to your watch list, watch it carefully. We could see this continue to pull down or look for some consolidation until the next catalyst for this to run back up. But I wanted to talk about it because it has been pulling down. The whole market has been as well. So we need to watch every stock vigilantly and carefully. Okay, guys? I want you guys to remember that. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. And let's make some money.